everyone, how are you? This is Althea Smith with Althea Smith Television, and I'm coming to you today because I want us to talk about ourselves. I want us to talk about ourselves and where we are, and for us to get really transparent. I'm being really transparent because I have absolutely no makeup on. And if you know anything about me, years ago, I would never leave my house and let anyone see me without makeup. Why? Because I have imperfections and I wanted everyone to see me perfect. But I'm coming to you because I promised that this TV, Althea YouTube, Althea TV, is going to be transparent, and I'm going to keep it real with you, and I'm not going to pretty it up. So here I am, okay? All natural, alright? I'm at the park because I haven't worked out like in three months. I started a new job and I work at night, so I've been kind of like tired, you know, and I was getting like a lot of weight around my waist, you know, around my waistline. I was getting a lot of weight, and well, a lot of weight for me. Everybody have their standard and, you know, what a lot is for them. You have to evaluate where you want to see yourself, where you want to be, and you have to have a standard for yourself. I know for me, I'm kind of okay with the way I am, and I don't know if it's okay to I'm not going to show you, but I lost some weight for the past couple of weeks because I just been, you know, talking to God and asking Him to help me to stop eating, because I eat a lot. I love food, and I eat a lot, and I was going through transition with my job. So I said today I was going to come outside and I was going to work out. I love this park. You can jog around the whole park. You can walk. I walk. I like to jog, but I find that I jog better if I'm with company. By myself, by the time I start jogging, I just get, I don't know, it's just boring to me. When I walk, I can listen to my music, my headphone, and I work out. But I'm coming to you today because for us to get to that place where we're being the best us, we have to first be transparent about where we are. The only reason I'm here at the workout park is because I saw that I was gaining weight and I wanted to lose weight. It's the same thing for every aspect of our life. If we want to be a better person, we have to start looking within. We have to start evaluating ourselves. We have to start looking at our faults. People say, don't judge me. You know, we want to live in happy land. But for us to get happy, we have to first deal with the negative things that will present and bring in negative things in our life. If you are someone who are very angry, God, and it's already ordained, you know, the way He set the world up, He's going to bring things in your life that's going to help you work on that anger. Whatever it is that God sees in you, He's going to allow a situation. I mean, we have a lot of issues, but God sometimes deals with one issue at a time. For some people it's two. For me, He dealt with maybe like most of my issues all at once. I went through like a Job experience where everything was just falling apart. But He knows what you're able to bear, and I guess God thinks I'm strong. I don't agree with Him, but He sure thinks I'm strong. I don't think I'm strong, but if I was, I wouldn't have went in depression. But He said I didn't die, even though it felt like I was dying for years, but I didn't die. But point is that everything that comes in our life, it's coming to target a weak area. Well, good is celebrated. It's an area in our life that's whole. But most of the things that happen in our life, most of the trials, the circumstances, the situation, it actually comes in our life to make us strong and for us to identify our issue and for us to see what the circumstance and situation is working on. Throughout my walk with God, I learn His ways. I learn how He thinks. I learn how He speaks. I learn, you know, David said, before I was afflicted, I went astray, but afterwards I was afflicted, I learned the ways of the Lord. So the reason that I understand God, because of all the experiences I've had with Him, I had to learn His ways, because He wasn't doing things the way I wanted to do it. He was doing things the way that He wanted to do it. So I was able to learn how He thinks. Now I learned that when we have issues, things happen in our life to deal with that issue. If you want to be right, if you want truth, if you want to be clean, delivered of insecurity, delivered of pride, delivered of anger, delivered of jealousy, delivered of idol worship. Idol worship could be yourself. Idol worship could be your church. Idol worship could be prominent people in the world. Idol worship could be superstars. Idol worship could be makeup. Idol worship could be your body and looking beautiful and looking perfect. Idol worship could be any one of these things. And God said here, you should have no other God beside him. He comes first. Also, there's issues as pride, arrogance, insecurity. These issues can manifest in our lives in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, one of my major issues that I learned from my trials was that I didn't love people enough by giving them time. I was so focused on my dreams, so focused on accomplishing my goals, so focused on doing and getting to my destiny, but you can't get to your destiny without people. And that's what God taught me in my trials. He's like, you're so busy doing that you're forgetting about the people around you. And he allowed people to literally kill me to let me know I exist. They were saying to me, my trial, I'm somebody, I exist, and you didn't pay enough attention to me. That's what my trial taught me. But it wasn't because I didn't love people per se. I just didn't stop long enough to really consider them. I was just busy trying to do my thing. And that's what happened to a lot of people who are very ambitious, that we spend most of our time trying to get to our goal instead of enjoying the journey. And I'm learning to enjoy the journey. I'm learning to appreciate people. I'm learning to enjoy everyday moments, enjoy the park, enjoy God's grass, enjoy the sky, enjoy the scenery. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I don't own my own home. I don't have money in the bank. So according to the world, I really shouldn't be happy. But I'm at such a great space right now. I am so free. I feel so liberated. I mean, there's wonderful people in my life. God put some of the most amazing, one thing I can tell you, I have some of the most amazing people in my life right now. And those are, to me, gifts from God. The most beautiful people, and I just take pleasure in them, because I'm like, God, it's such a gift. You've given me such beautiful people. I have peace with the people that God has placed in my life. And, I just thank God for that, because it really, what's important is peace. What's important is becoming who God wanted you to be, which is free. Free. Free, free, free. Free. I'm so free. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm learning. I'm happy I lost a little weight, because I gained some weight and I lost it. I didn't really eat for like 3-4 weeks, because when I'm doing these out here TV, I'm like, Jesus, I look so fat on these channels. But because I'm sitting down, which kind of makes me look a little fat, but I have to get over it. But I'm so happy right now in my life. I'm so happy to know God for who he is. I'm so happy for him to teach me that happiness don't come from the material gains and things being comfortable in your life. Happiness comes from within, and he's taken me to a place of peace within my own self, where I'm able now to just be myself and do out there TV and do what I love to do and do what he tells me to do, and pour out to you and talk to you and let you know my heart and let you see me transparent. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity to come to you to just let you know, keep it real with yourself. Get to that place where you're happy with you and be honest. Don't tell me you're happy because your husband still loves you and you're still married. That's not happiness. You understand? I mean, well, it's happiness according to preachers, but true joy and true inner peace comes from just you and God, and then nobody can take it away. Now God can add to my life, and when he adds to my life now, these things won't mean that much to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned to live without them. I've learned to live without the things of this world. I learned to live with just me and Jesus, and it's been a long journey, but I'm so grateful for where I am in my life right now. And you're probably looking at me and saying, Althea looks really, I got